Right, so today's task is going to be driveshaft change on the Cupra R, install some Mercedes Vito drop links because they're the same as mine but an inch shorter, which is what you need when you are lowering a Cupra R on coilovers. And maybe if we get a chance, try and install the strut brace, because you have to drill through the top of the strut tower and bolt it up from underneath there. So while everything's sort of out and out of the way, try and drill through the strut tower, put the bolts in, then we can attach the strut brace. But the main job needs to be the drive shaft change, which I've got from, I picked up off a friend of mine from Car Spares. Really helpful. His name's James. It's really helpful when I need car parts and stuff. In the last video I made, I was saying I had a weird noise when I accelerated. I managed to find out what it was. It was an exhaust gas leak, but it was from the exhaust manifold, which is at the back of the engine near the bulkhead on the Cupra Rs. And it was basically one of the 3 bolts had either come loose or I hadn't tightened it up properly. So I've tightened that down and that's gone now, so that's all sorted. So I'll pop inside now, get changed, and then I'll start work on the car. So here is the drop link, the old one, adjustable, but these rubber bushes are rubbish. The seller sent me out another set of these bits, and you just swap these straight out, but they were just perished again. They've gone again within 3 months. Look at it, splitting and all sorts. It's crap. So here's the new one. Pop that in there. It's just a case of take this bolt out here and then come around the other side. This bolt here, the other side of it, there's the rubber casing. Take this bolt off here and then bolt the new one back in. First problem, hub nut bolt. For anyone that's never done one before, on the Cupra Rs it was a 17mm hex bolt, so make sure you have one before you start the job. Off for a little road trip now to try and find one. Yeah! With Yoda racing. So what I'm doing now is taking the drive shaft out. These bolts here are all M10s, spline drives. So take that out, then take the hub nut off, which is in there, using a 17mm hex bolt. So it'll be in there. Take that off, then undo the ball joint, which is just there. I've got a nice new one because I broke the other one splitting this off, so I've got a new one on there, and then the drive shaft will come out. Wow, here we are once again. Problematic car. First problem we came across, as I said earlier in the video, was the hub nut, but one of our mates came to the rescue as Halfords didn't have one and Sure Parts didn't answer the phone, so I couldn't get down there. Managed to get me a socket to go in there. If you can see it, there you go. On the Cupra Rs, it's the hub nut's different to most of the Leons and most of the cars, as far as I can tell. Usually you just get a socket on the end of it, you take the socket off, you take the bolt off with the socket as normal and pull it out the back. But this decided to be difficult and that instead. So I've had to borrow my mate's socket, which was a 17mm hex bolt. So we got that one out. And then noticed that the drive shafts were different. Get the keys and we'll go and have a look. Right, so this is my drive shaft we've taken off the car. CV boot completely knackered. And that bolt we was talking about came out the end of there. And the end of that is what came through the back of the hub. And the one that I picked up, which is in this box here, is the normal screw-on type. Let's get this off here. And there you can see the difference. That's the difference. The one on the left is mine from a Cupra R. The one on the right is from other Leon's, other model. So take this back tomorrow. Hopefully get it changed. But what I may have to do is just send this one back and just get a new CV boot and joint for this, for my one. So leave them in the van, take them tomorrow and get them exchanged and sorted out and whatnot. We also tried to change the drop links, as I showed you in the other picture, which bolts to take out and that in the video. There's the new one on. Hopefully that one will last a bit longer. It's from a Mercedes Vito, a 2005 model. Trying to get this one off here on the old one was a pain in the arse. I've got here. It's completely knackered. Get in focus, there we go. Completely shot. This one had a boot change recently when I had some when I had the gearbox issues and slave cylinder and all that, but this one, pain in the arse. I can't get this one off and I can't get this one off. So what I'm doing is I'm turning this. You've got a socket, a spanner on the back of here to hold it, and that's spinning. This bit isn't, and this bit isn't, but the nut is just spinning on itself. So I think the thread's knackered on it, so I'm gonna have to cut it off tomorrow, and then I can put the other one back on in its place. Also, get it right. There we go. Also wanted to try and fit this today, but again, because it took so long messing about with the drive shaft and the CV boot and the ball joints and all the rest of it, just didn't get time. So tomorrow is another day. Hopefully get some more time to do some more stuff. But yeah, that's where we're up to now. Forgot to end the video yesterday. What I actually had to do was take my shaft to car spares and just buy a CV joint for it, and we replaced my CV joint with the new one, and I just got a refund on the one that I bought from car spares. Just want to say a massive thank you to Craig, Yoda Racing, and James Smith at Car Spares. Been absolutely fantastic. Helped me with a lot, taking me here and there, helping me change stuff on the car, getting me the parts. Haven't really filmed as much as I wanted to this time. Just got really frustrated with the bits not fitting and not having the right sockets, and not being able to do stuff on my own, to call other people in for help. So apologies for the lack of content really on what I was doing. It's all back together now. I've ran it yesterday afternoon and tonight. Everything seems fine. So I've jacked it up this afternoon, checked all the bolts, and everything's still torqued up properly as it should be. So I'd say it was pretty successful for a change. If you need any help on bolt sizes, socket sizes, drop me a message in the comments and I'll do my best to reply to them. Thanks for watching.